Welcome back to the program. Lou and Michelle here along with PJ Walsh. He is headlining at the Funny Bone. Get on out there and see him. He's at the Funny Bone tonight and tomorrow night. Y'all know where the Funny Bone is over in West Glen, so go check him out there. A lot of fun, a lot of relatable material that you have.
Absolutely.
And right before we went to commercial break, you mentioned something that is very intriguing. You have a very special program that we want to let people know about. That is, again, it is so cool that you're doing something involving all these different type of athletes.
Yeah, well, it's not my program. I just kind of got into this because I did American Ninja Warrior years ago, and then they saw me and asked me. But this great nonprofit World Team Sports puts this event on every year called Adventure Team Challenge, where they take a team of 5, 3 able-bodied and 2 disabled, and 1 has to be in a wheelchair. Now, when I say the word disabled should never be used, because these are the most amazing athletes and most inspirational people I've ever been.
Good point.
And we do this amazing race through the mountains in Colorado, mountain bikes and whitewater rafting, rappelling, this, and you come together as a team, and it's the most powerful weekend I've ever been part of in my life, because it gives you just realize how fortunate you are in life. I mean, you sit around talking with somebody. Like, I was on the Marine team for 2 years, and my friend there lost his legs in Afghanistan, and what am I going to complain? You know what I mean? I pulled my calf.
Right.
You know,
right.
so
yeah, you don't. Yeah, no way.
And it's just the greatest, most fun weekend, and the most dark humor that you can't refute, because you're in this amazing race, and you have these people with disabilities who have the greatest sense of humor about it. So, like, if it ever filmed, people would be like, I don't know if we could talk about this.
That's totally inappropriate.
What did you think when that humor was starting to surface? Like the first year that you were involved with this, what did you think about that?
First year that I did stand-up, they asked me to come in and do stand-up, and I did stand-up, and I felt like I was pulling my punches on a couple of things, and then I got in a van after, and they're like, no, we want it all, you know?
Really?
And yeah, it was, yeah, because like last year I was with Sarah Wilson, who's amazing. She's a 13 medal, 12 gold champion in the Paralympics on skiing, and we're in this raft, and we're going down this raft in the white water. We get stuck on a rock, and it's freezing, and I jump out, right, to push it, and I get back in, and I'm going, and then I'm going, and I'm like, I can't feel my feet. And she's like, neither can I, you know? And I was like, and you're in the middle of this, and you're done. I'm like, you're killing me, you know? And it's just this amazing, in the moment bonding, beautiful thing, and I just wish everybody could do it and get that moment. It would be. I love these kind of things because it's just so good for, you know, the country and the way the country is, because it lets you step back and realize how fortunate you are, and how strong other people are, and you know, so you know, it's and then I get to do comedy. So life is good. I totally can't complain. So this is the last person in the world. I get to make people laugh, and I get to do races through Colorado.
And you have another one coming up?
I have one coming up this September. We're doing a fundraiser right now for it on my website, pjwalsh.com. People could donate to it, and I'm actually my part's paid for, and all that stuff. Okay. All the fundraising I'm doing is for other people who, you know, because doing the fundraising sometimes, you know, both able-bodied and disabled, they might not have the means and the funds, and I get to have a very good reach with people and friends, and one of my best friends, one of my very, very best friends, Matt Eisman, the host of American Ninja Warrior.
Right, yeah, he's been here.
He showed up and donated already, and so some really great. Alan Blumquist, who produced Choco-Lot, and Larry the Cable Guy's health inspector, and Delta Farce donated. So a lot of really cool people have been showing up.
Got a good circle of friends out there.
All right, so
yeah.
Again, and it's pjwalsh.com. All right, go there, check out, get all the details on this, make a donation, but don't go too far. We're going to take care of a little bit of news and sports, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes.